Hey guys, it's a Smite here. So I'm beginning a self-love and intentional living series. And today's video is going to be about how to live a more fulfilling life. I know oftentimes people feel like they're living the same day over and over and over again, or like they have the same relationship in all aspects of their life, and they don't know exactly why that may be happening or how to fix it, or if it's even happening for that nature. So here are 5 tips that I know will honestly improve your life immediately. Step 1. Make sure that your core values are aligned with your actions. If you're all about equality but your closest group of friends are bullies to others, then these friendships don't serve you or your highest self any purpose. How can you expect to elevate when your actions don't reflect your core values? Hold yourself accountable. Step 2. Set boundaries by immediately addressing issues or miscommunications in order to avoid feeling resentful later or upset with yourself. It doesn't have to be anything super uncomfortable or out of your character. It could literally be as simple as correcting someone's tone of voice when speaking to you, or someone bumping into you without saying excuse me. People like to test you when they first meet you and see which buttons they could push. So it's very important to address unacceptable behavior immediately in order to establish a healthier relationship. If you wait too long and have someone walk all over you, it will be a lot more difficult for you to set boundaries that they will respect and oftentimes leave you feeling resentful towards them. Which brings me to my next tip, step number 3. If a flower is dead, don't water it. If a friendship is broken, don't try to bring it back to life. Sometimes friendships just truly no longer serve you any purpose, and just because you have history with someone is not a good enough reason to continue being friends with them. What, they've been a half-assed friend that couldn't stand the idea of you possibly getting ahead of them for the last 8 years, so you owe it to them to give them another 8? I don't think so. I don't care what anyone says. You can meet someone tomorrow with better intentions than someone that you've known for way, way longer. It's not about timing, it's about intention. If any relationship in your life is no longer serving you any purpose, let it go. Step number 4, make eye contact. This might sound a little weird, but this makes all the difference. Are you ever like hanging out with someone and you're talking to them, but like, you know, you're telling them a story and you kind of feel like they're listening, but only because you're talking, not because they really care about what you have to say. Versus when you're telling a story and someone is not only listening, but really hearing what you have to say. Imagine having a conversation with someone and you are giving them 100% of your undivided attention. Now that person feels in their heart, wow, they really care about me. They really care about what I have to say, and I like them, you know? So now when you're talking, they're only going to do the same. They're going to give you their undivided attention. They're going to look at you, they're going to smile, they're going to listen to what you have to say and respond and actually give you advice that shows that they care about what you have to say. And it can take the conversation to so many different places. Just think about your favorite people in life. What makes them your favorite? Most of the time it's because they just get you and you could tell that they truly enjoy your company. When you're talking, they're listening, they're there, they're responding, as opposed to just sitting on their phone or just saying, oh yeah, I understand, or and not listening to what you're saying or making any eye contact. You don't feel like they're there. Be that person. Be that person that the people in your life are always looking forward to seeing because they know they're going to get a good conversation out of you and are always left feeling good. Also, make sure that you're always maintaining eye contact when standing your ground. The difference between I don't like that and I don't like that, it makes the message 100% more clear. Eye contact is a necessity. Alright, and here's step number 5, which is the most important step of all. Don't listen to people. Listen to your intuition. Whether you choose to acknowledge her or not, your intuition is always there, wishing better for you than any other soul in this world ever could. Your intuition will tell you everything you need to know, all the way from that weird feeling when you first meet someone and something's a little off but you can't really put your finger on it but you choose to ignore it anyway, all the way to getting a genuinely good vibe from the person that everyone has made a trend to not befriend, and now you're at a point in your life where you don't know where you would have been if you hadn't gained this friend. I may ask my friends for advice sometimes, but most of the time I have a pretty good idea of what my decision will be. People will place their fears onto you and expect you to act according to them. You can't listen to people. People don't know what the hell they're talking about. You have to listen to yourself. Listen to what you feel. How can you expect to listen to what someone else is saying when they have 100% completely different thought process, morals, and life experiences than you have? You know. You know because you know your history. You don't know their history. They don't know your history. So how can you expect to listen to anyone else except for you? You're there. You just have to acknowledge them.